Hello and welcome back to Saints Nation. I'm your host Spencer Pearson.
And I'm your host Brandon Cole.
And today our first story is in regards to some of the smartest people on campus. And no, we're not referring to ourselves. We're of course referring to those being inducted into the National Honor Society. Now, the society boasts a rather impressive list of inductees. This year is including our very own Tito Rios, Corey Calabi, Pika Zimmerman, Katrina Kennedy, Carlota Sainato, Michelle Menegon, Katie Begaro, and Sophie Pearson. Now, the ceremony will be taking place on the 24th at 6 p.m. and make sure you stop by to celebrate with your fellow inductees and geniuses as they are brought into this prestigious and impressive cult.
That's right. Also of note, yesterday was the FFA officer elections, but sadly we don't have any information right now, so as soon as we do, we're going to be getting that out to you. Stay tuned.
Speaking of the FFA, however, the FFA Awards Banquet is coming up. Now, this will be taking place on the 21st of May, and the event will be catered by Azteca, so if that doesn't sell you, I don't know, frankly, what will. However, if you are interested in going, make sure you stop by an FFA officer, and they will be selling tickets for around $5 a pop. It's a great deal, and it'll be a great dinner to celebrate FFA, ag mechanics, and the school itself, so make sure you stop by.
Awesome. Also, next week, Tuesday, the 20th, is going to be our annual Senior Art Show starting at 4 p.m. after school. Now, you ought to show up because there's going to be plenty of great pieces of art. So, if you do show up, show your appreciation for them, support your local artists, and just bask in the glory.
Now I have a question for you. Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art?
I believe that is going to have to go into the bloopers later on.
Alrighty. Well, now we're going to move on to Nat's show, another episode of Tech Head, this time doing a follow-up of his piece from 2 weeks ago, of course referring to the new technology on campus and its effect on the students studying and the like.
That's right. Thankfully, teachers and even students have had a lot to say on the subject, so we're glad to report it for you.
Exactly. We're going to pass it on over and see what else Nat has to say on the topic. Nat, how you doing?
Hello, and welcome to Tech Head. My name is Nat Holland. This week we're going to do a follow-up on the tech piece that we had 2 weeks ago, and this week we are going to have students talking about the technology and how it has affected their studies, whether they've helped or hindered them. Let's go jump into that. So today I'm here with Alfio Reeves, a freshman, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about the technology that he's experienced on the school today. So, you're a freshman, so you have a Chromebook. How do you like that?
They're definitely great for writing essays and all the little things you need, but I don't know, I feel like there is something missing to them, that maybe if we got maybe a more advanced version, might be a little bit nicer and a little bit easier to use them.
Okay. And do you think this has helped or hindered you in any way, shape, or form?
For most of my classes, we're pretty much moving towards the no paper, so hasn't really hindered me in any way, and it's definitely helped with schoolwork because I don't have a personal computer of my own, so it's definitely helped me in schoolwork.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Well, thank you to all those students who have talked to us about the technology. It seems that most of them are in consecutive, that it has helped them. This has been Tech Head. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks, Nat. That was a great piece, and it's always wonderful to see the tech side of things on campus. It's very interesting.
That's right. It makes me feel like I'm in the Matrix. But now we have to move on to Lido with his sports.
Of course, this time talking about the future of sports and the future of campus. He has a lot to say and a lot to do, so let's not waste any time and head right over to Lido this week, this time on sports.
Thank you, boys. Hello and welcome to sports. Today we're out here in front of the pool with Mr. Greg Medici. He is in charge of the pool construction. How are you doing?
Lido, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. So we're standing here in front of what's going to be the beginning of the pool house. What phase are we at right now?
We are, as you can tell, walls are up. They're working on the roof right now. We're about to start all the finishing kind of components of the mechanical room. This half is going to be the restroom area, both female and men's restroom on this side and changing rooms. So we're probably 2/3 of the way there, and we're on track for second half of June, kind of jumping in the water by July 1st.
Oh, that sounds good. So everyone's excited to see this get finished and be
Absolutely.
able to, and it's going to be open for use to the public for public swimming. It's
Absolutely.
Summer.
Summertime.
The same way it used to be.
Absolutely.
All right, and so as I look around, I see we have a lot of space over here. That's going to be a basketball court, you said?
Yep, we're putting the basketball court back, actually totally modernized, awesome hoops, a completely upgraded surface. And then when we hit the next part of our view of the complex, we'll see the pool itself, and we'll get a better picture of the basketball court.
All right, well, let's go take a look at that right now. All right, so we took a step out here. This is the concept art for what the pool is going to look like when it's completely finished. And so Mr. Medici was just telling me something interesting about the roof of the buildings here. Yes,
so as we saw earlier, this center portion is not up yet, but the idea is that whether it's over the bleachers or using the building itself, as soon as we can identify energy efficiency funding, we're going to try to get solar into this complex to be even all that more efficient and use the power of the sun to run the electricity of the mechanical room.
That's fantastic. So that's going to be another step into the future for technology, and that'll be powering all of the equipment in there?
Absolutely. Not only the equipment here, but it ties actually back into the entire high school campus. So we're trying to get as much solar as possible onto the high school campus to use as much solar as possible for the whole campus.
All right. And so the first thing I noticed here is we've got these 4 giant light poles. So that's a new addition. That's pretty exciting. Is that intended for night swimming or?
Absolutely. Night swimming opens us up to kind of when we do have a swim meet and the team is swimming, we can go into kind of any hour of the night that we want to, and certainly we're going to continue to be great neighbors. These lights are also designed to have very, very, very low kind of light outside of the pool, so it really doesn't, you barely even notice they were on.
That's very interesting. So what else do we have technology-wise that's going to be an upgrade from the last pool?
The mechanical room is night and day. We're kind of leap years more efficient in terms of how we heat the water, in terms of how we use electricity and natural gas in the building, and then in terms of kind of thermal blankets and everything else on that'll keep the water in the pool. Very, very much more upgraded than what we had. And basically we're going from basically what was kind of 1960s technology when the previous pool was built to 2014 and beyond.
So we're fully into the present now.
Fully into the present.
So now that we're here, you can actually see the pool. What's it going to look like? What will we see come July?
We're looking at the pool footprint right here. We're going to see water as far as we can see. That's for sure. This you can see what is the fence line. This is going to be a kind of a walkthrough area, so we can use what will be the basketball court on swim meet days, so people can set up their tents and everything. It's going to be totally awesome. And then when we look out here, you can see all the rebar. All of that is going to be pool deck. All of this is going to be pool deck. There's actually going to be external showers on the pool, so you can get the chlorine off before you go inside. And just really awesome. The fence looks awesome. There's all sorts of access points, and of course behind it, all very secure. But really just a huge upgrade and a really great pool for everybody.
And of course, what I'm sure everyone's wondering this, is there going to be a diving board?
There is going to be a diving board. It's going to be right in this corner. In fact, which is amazing, the guys are working on the rebar extra support for the diving board as we speak. And that's literally where it's going to go.
So it'll be jumping right into there?
Jumping right into the deep end.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Medici.
Thank you, Lito.
And we look forward to seeing this getting ready in July, and it's going to be an exciting new swim season next year.
Absolutely.
So that's it for the sports. The swim team is going to have a lot to look forward to this coming year, and we're going to head on back to you, Spencer and Brandon.
Thank you, Lito, for another exciting piece, and especially for that interview. Talking about the pool is another topic that we really enjoy here at Saints Nation. Always good to hear about the progress.
Of course, it is rather unfortunate that us seniors are going to be unable to use it, but it's a great project, and it's very exciting that the students beneath us can use it when it is available.
So we're glad for you.
But upset for us.
Now
Story
we're going to
life.
have to move on to Puppy of the Week.
Absolutely. We have another great Puppy of the Week, and this puppy was inspired a little bit by AP testing, or the end of it.
That's right. So let's take a quick look at him.
Exactly. Now, AP testing ended this week, so we figured this puppy would represent all the AP students, of course, crashing on their desk, falling asleep, and relishing the moment that AP testing is over. It's a wonderful moment.
It really is. You all know that you did this, so no chance denying it. We understand.
We understand. It's okay.
This puppy's here to support
It's an adorable puppy, and I think frankly that's all it needs to be. AP testing or not, it's an adorable puppy, and that's what's important, that we can offer an adorable puppy.
So if you're ever feeling down these last couple weeks of school, uncertain about the future, think of that puppy.
He could make it through. You can too.
Hang in there.
Well, it's a cat, but Point is, you can do it.
That seems to be the end of the show now, so we're going to have to move on to Snapshot.
Rather unceremonious transition, I'd say. However, he does make a good point in saying that it is the end of the show. So that means we're going to have to go into slideshow and wrap things up.
Great transition.
It's better than yours.
Anyway.
Point is, I'm Spencer Pearson.
And I'm Brandon Cole.
Reporting for
Saints Nation News.
Saints Nation News.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me.
What's up?
We're doing a skate video, watch out.